I know, right? I was thinking the same thing when this one popped on. I was like, man.
Hey guys, it's me, John Pizza.
Oh my god. Pizza's here early? Holy crud. Pizza. Did you, like, lose your job or something? 7 o'clock my time? You must have just woken up. What are you doing? Girl, what are you doing here? Is that legal? I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm saving this one. Ooh, it's a good song. Are you allowed to be awake right now? Am I gonna get in trouble? It's midnight 36. Dude, it's only been 36 minutes in England? In the United England? Insane. Why are you up this late? Oh my god. You don't usually show up until like 9 or like 2 hours from now. You come in here at 2 in the morning? You swept your chimney. Wow. Congratulations, man. Do you have like the big like cotton swab thing? Do you have the swab? You're just on your roof. Very like Victorian England. I assume that Scotland is just like Victorian England. You're just built different. Wow. I see. You are a cook, which means you are, in fact, built very different. Yeah, that is a very true statement. Malifaux Earl. Congratulations, man. Alright, let's pull up a picture of Tomo. So Tomo is a lady who I believe is afflicted with the syphilis. Yeah. Brush your choppers. Apparently I'm dying. Okay, so Tomo, she's not looking so good. Okay, so that is skin. Don't yell at me, Bagel. Ni-chan Bushido Art. Yo, what's up with this slapping music? What happened? Sheesh. Does John quote Gordon Ramsay? I bet he could. He's not built the same as him, though. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, what is this? I'm pretty sure this is just the lo-fi channel. I think I've used this one a million times before. Got some slapping bangers going on right now. I'm gonna add these to my personal playlist. Some good stuff. It is in fact not lo-fi. I think it's just playing random stuff. Alright. Noted. We need to just listen to the random stuff more often, apparently. Nope, that's no Warriors Way. Nope, it's not the hockey team. I'm in rare form today. I slept. I got a lot of work done today. I have done so much today. Holy shit. I've been productive. Not shit. In a weird way, I might have made $250,000. And by made, I mean got permission to spend $250,000. Sheesh. Because that's how loans work. Alright. That's good. It is good. That's real good. Alright. That's good. It is good. That's real... Don't worry, that's just me. Alright, so... we are at a interesting crossroads here, because Tomo is wearing like a raggedy little outfit here. I love the green. Listen, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I like green. I might have painted green once or twice in my day. So I think her little surgical outfit stuff, I'm going to do that all in green. Obi in green, probably. Make it really stand out on the steel. I guess we could do khaki? We'll do khaki for her kind of torn up dress. I thought this was an apron. This is not an apron. Oh, probably put the pen in the right spot. That would help. Yeah, so her little surgical outfitty type stuff I'm going to do in green, but I thought this was an apron, but it is not an apron. No, I don't think it is. I think it's just supposed to be like the bottom half of it. Come on. I'm going to actually... That's a good question. Do aprons usually go fully around somebody's butt? Is it also a butt cape? I don't think I've ever seen an apron do that, but I guess it could. I mean, I'm not Japanese. I don't know how they do it over there. I'm gonna do this in like, yeah, so I guess I'm gonna paint this white, and then I'm gonna put like blood stains on it and stuff like that. We'll do this in, I think this is actually supposed to be exposed skin. If she's got syphilis, she's definitely not exposing her lower extremities because she's gonna be freezing to death. So I'm gonna put the khaki, clothy type stuff to cover her feet and legs. And what color should this be? Because khaki and white are gonna mix kind of weirdly. Yeah, because if we have too much khaki, it's not going to look very good. I guess we could go with like a... I don't know, gray? I don't know if I like gray. We'll go like a maroon. Yeah, let's go with like a maroon color. Kind of dirty. Like yours truly. I also don't bathe regularly, so, you know. You say yellow. Could do like a dirty yellow, like a pale yellow. That's a good idea. I like that. Look at this. Like an ochre. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a yellow brown. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah. Alright, sweet. I like that idea. We kind of met somewhere in the middle there. That's compromise. That's what relationships are all about. Also, anybody who's not aware, me and Bagel are in a very, very committed relationship. Yeah, let's just say I've had a really productive day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. What are we listening to? This? Man, today's been a good day. Everything's just lining up. So, anyone who is at least somewhat in the know, if you've been watching Arachne, the YouTube channel, just finished another video, editing it today, which is included in my crazy productive day. There's a lot more skin on this chick than I thought there was. That's fine. Well, there's gonna be a Bushido thing here, hopefully pretty soon, because Bagel's gonna come over and we're gonna play a game. Everyone who's everyone is gonna be there. And I'm going to use a list that he made, even though, unfortunately, I don't have the Rose chick, because she still hasn't showed up. So I'm going to have to replace Setsuko. I'm going to have to figure out a alternative to that. I was thinking I was just going to, you know, plug and play Wasupu, but of course you can't put him in Iron
salmon,
Fist.
it's raw.
It's raw! What are you, some kind of blundering idiot? Has he ever come into your pizza place, Pizza? Absolute crumpet of a man. Sushi chef, sir. Absolute crumpet. Is that good? You want to be a crumpet? Crumpets are delicious, right? Crumpet means good? You have to speak English when you're here. Anything but absolute means no bueno. Really? Okay, I didn't know that. So he's bad. He's a bad... Crumpets are bad. Anything after absolute means no good. Okay. Interesting. One of my patients is British, so I'm gonna have to use that line on her. I'll be like, I'm gonna ask her, am I an absolute crumpet of a man? And I'll report back with what she says. Motion sickness. Shush. Hey man, this is what happens when you're just doing base coats. By the time you get on here, I'm usually doing something really complicated. Because I'm done with all the base coats, you know? And based on how my other stuff looks, done. This model's now done. Look at that. Done. I've finished another model. It's been 83 years. Has it? It's only been like, what, 2 days? I did Monday. I'll have you know, Jay, that I'm an absolute crumpet of a man. Propane is straight to eBay. Do not pass go. I already made $200. Propane straight to eBay. Listen, I promised a great man. His name's Bagel. He's a good man. A great man. The best man. I told him I was gonna have 2 painted lists by the time of the local masters, so that I could get last place. This guy on the drums is having a great time. I'm not gonna save this one, but you know what? I like it. This drummer's family is in trouble. There's a good chance he's never gonna see his wife again, and he's trying to save her. This is he's got some urgent bebop. That's true. Yeah, this is like it's following him as he like just stole something from somebody's pocket. And he's like running, you know. It's like telling the silent story. And he goes back to the guy smoking crack or whatever, whatever his name is. Guy that looks like definitely a pervert. Behind every good drummer, there's an angry bunch of neighbors. That's a good one. I'm gonna save that one. It's a good one. Musicians, man, they're weird. So now I get rage baited by clarinets. I mean, do you want me to throw my computer into the lake? Oh, it's over. Okay, never mind. I take my offer off the table.
Hi, Jazz Boy. Make sure you turkey jive over there. Keep focus.
I'm one Jav turkey. And tomorrow, I should be recording a new episode of Raised Black, where we're going to be talking about Captain Kidd, and we're going to be doing we're going to be trying a new format for like what we're talking about. So we're going to try an army focus. It's going to be very similar to the way we do our lore segments in a way for Infinity. So if you want to learn the history of Captain Kidd, talk about an interesting individual in history. According to Mike, he is a ninja, a pirate, and a cowboy. I'm starting to think that maybe Mike doesn't know what he's talking about, so I didn't invite him onto the episode.
Please jazz hands tutorial.
Jazz hands without fear. See, what you do is you put your hand out, then you put your other hand out, and then you shake. It's all in the gyrations. And then you start hip thrusting. And then you put your hands on your knees, and then you do the time warp again. Oh. Shakes his paint. Dude, with this music and all that, it's impossible. It's impossible to not feel it.
AKA Captain Kidd cause you call captains by their last name. Billy the Kid is a cowboy. Captain Kidd is a pirate, and Dr. D told me that he also is a ninja, but you wouldn't know cause good ninjas' names aren't known.
He was running around in Asia, so I mean, there's as good a chance as any that he could be a ninja. I don't think there's any real documented case of him going to Japan, but that's a pretty good cover. That's a great cover for a ninja.
The amount of meat he's lugging on his appendages. Dr. Meaty Hands.
Shush. Pizza's full of compliments today. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Compliments will get you everywhere, Pizza. Do you want a kiss? A kiff?
Lights go out, can't be stopped. I'm about to get rocked and hit the bottom again. I've been so unimpressed.
We've been on a real streak on music here, so if there's anything you guys want me to save, I will save it. Ninjas are cool. They do a lot for our local community. Do they? I think you're crazy. Yeah, because ninjas. Why is that all in? Why is that all in caps? So, Pizza, you live in England, and Captain Kidd is English. Did you know him personally? Unsung Heroes, really? Really? Ninjas in England? Wow, that's incredible. I didn't know that. Dude, that's kind of sick. Sick. He got in the bus. He got in the bus? Oh my god! I thought he was dead! He got in the bus. Is that like English for something? Is that like English slang for something? You wouldn't know Dr.D. It's a UK thing. Yeah, that's true. I'm not from the UK. I don't know what's going on over there. There's a lot of water between us. A lot of stuff can change over the span of an ocean. Nah, he's doing just fine after he got over the whole dead thing. I'm glad he could recover. I'm happy for him. It's gonna be one of those streams, isn't it? You guys are on fire. You guys are on fire! Watch this. You see that? Did you catch that, camera guy? Did you catch that? You see, that's clip-worthy right there. You guys don't do clips anymore. What's up with you guys? I know, dude, I'm too powerful. Can't control the power. Whoa, man, slow it down. Got the dark faces. Do you know anything about William the Kid, Mr. Pizza? He's Scottish, actually. He's a Scottish man. His parents kind of abandoned him? I assume that's just kind of like a regular Scottish thing. I assume Scottish kids just kind of wander off once they reach a certain age.
Willie the Kid was his father. Just call him Billy the Kid.
Is his brother's name like Jimmy? Jimmy the Kid? Because I think he had like 6 brothers or something. I've been watching videos. I've been reading the lore, getting the background, the fluff. You think his name was just Steve? Okay. Alright. That's fair. I am almost done with Pie. Pie Well is almost done, Chris. I told Mr. Bagel I would be painting Bushido since he's got connections, you know? Is this what the kids these days call the One Piece? It's funny you say that, because that's actually where the concept of the One Piece came from, was from Captain Kidd. Because it's his treasure that inspired the kind of like the story that One Piece is sort of based on, the anime. And right before he died, he gave a piece of gold to one of the guards, I think, or something like that. I don't remember if he was supposed to give it to his wife or something, and that's considered the One Piece. Is that one thing? Goldie Roger. Oh, the One Piece is in fact a real thing. Yes. I don't know if Sarah ever got it. Sarah is the wife's name. Because she was in New York.
No,
and I think...
No. The One Piece is Goldie Roger's treasure. He left it all in one piece.
Is that what your little kid's book? Is that what your kid's book says? Who is Goldie Roger? I'm assuming this is... Oh, he's a man with a large mustache. I see. I've learned that most of the time they don't... Not a lot of people tend to join Mr. Bagel. I appreciate the advertisement, but I do paint these because I enjoy them. Also, your Masters had better have a best painted, because if it doesn't, then I'm gonna contact John Bushido, and I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. I'll be like, hey, Mr. Mutaz, or whatever your name is, I'm gonna give you a licking, and then I'm gonna lick him, and I'm gonna say, Bagel told me to do this. It's gonna have a best painted, all right. You did read a single page of that book because you illiterate of Japanese. It's gonna have best painted. Found by Dora D. Explora. So, you know what? How does it feel, Mike, knowing that when you played your game of Blood and Plunder against me, the actual true source of the One Piece made your ship explode? It's also going to have a cheese plate for the list deemed most cheesy. Excellent. Oh, wait, that's right. John Bushido's going to be there. I forgot about that. Mike, it's your moment. You can finally assault somebody who's high up on the list in the industry. Now, I will say I'm a pretty good painter, don't get me wrong, but there are some people who paint Bushido models where I'm like, god damn, that looks real good. Just a maybe. You know what? Here's the thing, though, Bagel. You know what else was also just a maybe at one point? America. We were just a little baby country when King Chuck, he was like, hey, yo, pay your taxes. And we were like, nah, we ain't into that. And he's like, but seriously, pay your taxes. And he's like, well, we ain't got no representation. Even though that is, in fact, not true. We did have representation, but it was a thing that we kept saying it was actually factually untrue. And then Chuck was like, pay your taxes. And they were like, no. So we threw a bunch of shit in the water. King Chuck was a little sour about that, but he was willing to forgive. And he's like, I'm not really British, I'm actually German. I'm the King of Hanover. It's a very complicated story. Let's just go through some... I'm gonna throw so much tea in the harbor until that son of a gun shows up. That's scary. Yeah, the scale is hard in general. Yeah, I agree. There was Infinity Painter in my hometown that would do Japanese tattoos on the armor model. In great detail, he showed me a picture of his special paintbrush, a paintbrush with only 2 hairs left. It was on the Georges, middle-class German, really. That's true, sorry. Chuck was, that's Blood and Plunder, Gage. That was messed up, sorry. I messed that up. You know what? I've ruined... Sorry, I've absolutely thrown away any credibility that I've ever had. I knew everything else about him. To be fair, he's a painter for a living, but that was too much patience for me. Yeah, it's... No thanks. I ain't doing all that. I mean, I now have a tiny brush. This is my tiny brush. Not a whole lot of hairs on it. It's very tiny. Two hairs, that's pretty light. Also, you might be wondering why I'm painting a child, Mr. Bagel. It's purely because he was there and he was primed and I just grabbed him. I was like, this model needs to paint right now. Not possible, you would have... Sheesh! Alright, fine. I painted him like a day or two ago. Yeah, you did. I remember seeing you post it. Apparently the key for that was a lot of retarding agents so it didn't cake the bristles. I could see that. Here, give me some critiques. Can I post? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we'll do a whip it out. We usually do a whip it out about an hour in, when I remember. It's top of mind now.
Tell me where I belong. I've been searching all night. Walking these streets, it's amazing midnight.
The thing is, I can't move too fast because Pizza's gonna get motion sickness because of how fast and furious I'm painting today. I'm setting the the settings to maximum whopple. Did I just send it? No, just put it in that Discord. Are you not in the? You're in the Discord, right?
Speed paint round. We want this model done in 5 minutes flat.
Oh no! Make him do a backflip. Apparently, can't. We're just saying, what's the censored word? Caking. BRB front. Yeah, good luck. Tell the kid I said hey. Obviously, the R word. I feel like medium's being censored is kind of tyrannic. Yeah, that's a big word. That might be because Tim is scared of big words. Mike, you got beat in a game of Blood and Plunder with from the real Gold D. Roger. And you had nothing to say about it.
You say it's all my fault. I walked away from it all.
You got nothing to say. What else do you want me to say? I'll get him next time. No, I want you to tell me, how does that affect you as a person? I thought you'd be kind of excited. I don't know, but I guess maybe not being emotionally dead. Now, you know what? I'm not happy anymore. Now I'm miserable. Thanks, Mike. I guess you win in the end. I want you to have a physical altercation with Jay.
Looks like your paint regime couldn't handle the neutron style. Later, Doctorama.
The paint regime couldn't handle the neutron style. It's too fast, man. Maximum Wumbo. I'll have you know, I was listening to his history. He refused to attack Dutchmen. He respected Dutchmen. I think he attacked more Englishmen than he attacked Dutchmen. It helps me justify net listing. Okay, net listing Dutch list to lock you out of the game. Is that what you want? Because you aren't getting that from me. It's a game. I will build stupid. I will build regular lists and play. Jeez, Mike. I was just commenting that I thought it'd be funny because you like that anime. I wasn't saying that your list was bad. Somebody probably gets it in a Dutch oven and it got soft. No, there's a lot of testimonies to the fact that apparently he was a real sack of crap. He was actually quite an asshole. Mike, I didn't say your list was bad, man. I was just trying to hang out. I didn't want to get yelled at. Sounded like you wanted a reaction on me. You're too tired for it. Okay, that's fine. Jeez. I was high on victory from our correct predictions of heavy metal boys. Stop that. Stop that acting normal again. Okay, Soup, I'll punish him for it. Now for top summoning lists. Full summoning crews nearby. Looking for action, hyperlink plot. Hot local summoning lists. looking for players near you.
It's okay, Soup. I will punish him for you. Malifaux top.
I already read it.
Cool summoning crews nearby you looking for action. Hyperlink blocked.
Won't last. It's got the 3 secrets they don't want you to know. I don't wanna eat paint. I've been doing it all day. Every time I do that, I'm getting just a tiny bit of paint in my mouth. Look at that yellow. Look at that. He insists he can taste. He insists he can taste the color. You know what? I better hope that I never like go blind or anything, because then I'm gonna have to literally paint stuff by taste. That's gonna be tricky. And I want everybody to know that this is apparently a female. This is a lady. Isn't that just Fanta? But make it a wash.
We are helping you for when you go blind. You need to taste the colors now to learn it for when you are blind.
You make it sound like it's a destined thing. Like I'm definitely gonna go blind. Do you know something I don't? Because I don't want to go blind. I thought I was going blind last night because I started getting a migraine right before I went to bed. I've been getting a lot of migraines lately. It's been weird. So I'm a really big fan of this bright yellow ochre, because it makes your yellow get real desaturated looking, and it makes it look just like dirty cloth, and I love it. That worked. Also, yeah, Bagel, that also works. Just sending me the thing. That also does the job. Alright, so in about 15 minutes, we will do a Rip It Out. So if anybody's looking to whip, get it in the Discord. I've been exposing you to blinding lasers to the eyes. That'd be really bad. Please, I don't want to go blind. Doctor loves dirty cloth. More at 12. I mean, listen. If you can enjoy dirty cloth, then you just really appreciate clean cloth. It's one of those things, you know. If you can enjoy the bad version of something, then you can enjoy the good version of it. Alright, done updating my Trench Crusade list. I'm back. How's the child? He's still a children. He's got some dirty cloth. So next Tuesday, Vampire the Masquerade comes out. The Vidya game. Again, it's sort of a I don't know if secret's the word, but it's not very well understood how much it is that Dylan really loves Vampire the Masquerade. So I'm actually gonna probably not paint as much in order to play a video game, which is unfriggin' heard of. The other plastic kids are gonna plastic. He's made of metal. Thank you. He's made of metal. Like McDonald's got it. Dr. Lizard. Yeah. Yeah. And then here's the key. You take this dirty white and you add just a little bit of white to it and really brings out the flavor. Nosferatu 69 kind of guy. No, not quite. I mean, that was an important thing, though. He dressed like a vampire all high school. He's a big vampire guy. I'm not that big. I'm only like 160 pounds. So it's as likely as anything that next Thursday I might just be playing Vampire the Masquerade on stream.
Those noodle arms are proof.
Get my noodle arms out of this. Boom. Unless I'm cracking some acorns with his biceps. BAM! BAM! That'd be tough. That's tough. So, did anything ever come out of you guys trying to get the whatever the stupid boat in One Piece is called? Did you ever get that printed? Is that like a thing you can do? I think it'd be a fun thing to paint. I bet people really like that. I played against him before. I've seen it in person. He took some creatine. Oh god, you guys got any creatine in there? Well, I wasn't talking to... Were you the one that was trying to get it printed? I thought that was Jay. All printers print in 3D, silly. Hi, Kara, you're on the stream.
Yeah, I know, that's why I called.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey, everybody, it's Kara, everybody.
Sorry you didn't get all the sides to dinner.
What other sides were there?
Peas and black beans.
Yeah, they're in the fridge.
Oh, good job, babe.
Yeah, thank you. I can feed myself and everything.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Was it good?
It was pretty good, yeah. I'm tempted to get a Bamboo A1 Mini 3D printer, actually. All printers. I admit, like, if I were to go back and pick, like, a printer again, I would probably go with the resin one. The FDM one is interesting. We've had a lot of problems with it, but I guess I'm not printing terrain quite as much as I thought I would. But I feel like that when I really do crank it out, like when I really start going after, like, terrain, and we get the thing repaired again, I think then it will be, like, really, really worth it. But I think, like, if I were to go back and really pick one to get the most bang out of my buck, I would probably go with a resin. Because I'd use it for minis. So that we could print out armies cheaper or whatever.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if you really want the best one, Formlabs is the best printer out there. It's a little pricey, but it's an amazing, amazing printer.
And I could print hats for Mike.
Yeah, that too.
Mike really loves hats.
Pirate hats.
Resin is supposedly even more complicated, though, and you've struggled with your FDM. Yeah, that's true. I couldn't agree with you. I couldn't agree more. I just wish I had somebody who would just do it for me. You can print tokens. Yes, that's true. I could print tokens. That's very true. The depth of color is so nice. I don't want to put my wife or doggy through the fumes. Yeah, luckily, especially with our new place, I don't think that would be much of an issue.
Yeah. Fumes for resin, like, that's the one thing I loved about Formlabs. Like, they're next level printers. Like, Formlabs is the company that was used to print like the Marvel Universe outfits. Like, that's why Marvel Universe outfits look so cool, because they started working with Formlabs like decades ago, and that's why their outfits are amazing and just so many other things. So, like, it was a shitty company to work for, but they have some of the best 3D resin printers out there. Did you feed the dogs?
I did not. That would explain why they were so anxious.
Is Thor up there with you?
No.
Oh, here he is. I see him. I'm gonna make you some dinner.
Otherwise you get hit by random friends asking you to paint 3,000 points of bootleg Marines for them. I mean, I wouldn't do it, though. That's the thing. All the stories that put me off buying any one of them, let's say, but I'd say that about any 3D printer. Like I said, it's kind of nice. Like, John is a good example. Like, John's really helps me. He helps me out quite a bit when I need it. But it's like, sometimes I just need a base. And it's like, do I want to order a base, you know, from the internet and wait for it to get here? It'll take, like, you know, a month or whatever, because I just need, like, a 60mm base. Or I could just print one. And I can't do that. And that would be really good with, like, an FDM. But, you know, right now the FDM's out of commission.
Sadly, the FDM goes out of commission more than I would like it to.
Well, it's been out of commission for a while now.
Yeah.
Just the money hasn't been there to fix the thing. I once bought some basing bits from Etsy, and they were supposed to be base toppers that came more bent than the shingle. Sheesh. Yeah, and that's kind of the one issue, right? Is you never know what the quality is. If it's at your house and it doesn't work, you're like, okay, I'll just print another one. How does that trumpet make you feel, Pizza?
Is that what the trumpet says?
Oops, and he ghosted you. Jeez. What?
It said. Is that what the trumpet said?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe you made me repeat myself.
Trumpets are very in season with it being spooky month and being a skeleton's favorite instrument. That's true. Spooky, scary skeletons. Sending shivers down my spine.
Shiver me timbers.
Ugh.
My boss dropped in chat today, late in the afternoon. Looking forward to seeing everybody for their one-on-one tomorrow. I messaged him. I was like, hey, bro, I've been in the office a lot lately. I'm not coming in for our one-on-one tomorrow. Sorry.
I can't believe it.
He just had us come into work last week. He made all of us come see him face to face, and then he's like, oh, I need everybody face to face tomorrow. Bite me.
I know.
No.
And that's what I was thinking.
I know you were.
And then what happened?
I don't know. He didn't respond. I only looked a little bit. Let's see if he said anything since I went offline.
That's crazy.
He didn't say anything.
We're getting a wide range of musical instruments today. That's true, Mike. I sort of do that too, yeah. I'm going to lurk for a bit. I need to assemble the vast amount of alpha discounted models I got. I choose to believe that's sunk cost fallacies. You're listening to couples chat with D and K. It's true. Donkey and Kong. Apparently,
to be Kong.
Apparently, Brain, you can do it. The soundtrack for a Donkey Kong game, the very first Donkey Kong game, some of the music was based off of Sid Meier's Pirates. So, like the main Donkey Kong theme in that game, or something like that. One of the main songs in it is based off of a Sid Meier's pirate game, and yeah, and I guess one of the soundtrack guys went over there. So, Pirates and Donkey Kong are linked.
That's pretty awesome.
In infamy.
Chunk is down here saying that his belly feels much better and he doesn't know why you betrayed him yet again.
I gave him little bits and pieces.
No dinner, though.
I go to work sometimes and see my boss. I don't see her at all this week. I mean, I saw her a lot.
Oh. Got him.
I see your boss all the time, Jay. Got ya.
Like seeing your mom. Got him. But now it's your boss.
I hope you two have beautiful children together. Listen, man, I'm like a Jedi. I hope the Force is with you, because I won't be. This elevator music is making my eyes glaze, not gonna lie. Mike! Go to sleep, man. You seem like you're tired, man.
Mikey, are you sleepy?
Yeah, he's already snapped at me like twice.
Oh.
I was trying to just joke around with the little fella, and he attacked me.
Every time, got he sleepy? He got attitude. I needed a nap. I was sleepy and snappy. It lasted longer than I intended, though.
No, 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 no! I found out today, as I was doing research on William Kidd, that the anime One Piece is based off of his treasure. Because William Kidd supposedly has a bunch of, buried treasure somewhere.
Hello, Dad. I got good news and I got bad news. Good news is Mom's still alive. Bad news is she's sleeping with
People
my
are
boss,
spending
Ryan.
$5.27 for Florida water. I don't know what Florida water even is.
It makes you strong.
It's called a cologne. Florida water cologne. I see it on Witchy Spells Facebook, okay? So I'm still like, the witch in me doesn't believe there's anything magical in Florida water.
Oh, there's something magical. It's called meth.
I think it's called sulfur. I think that's the magic in Florida water, sulfur.
There is a lot of that as well, yes. Hey, Mike, you gotta pass it forward. Wait, don't get defensive. I didn't attack you at all. Mike is he's been going on a pretty big offensive spree lately, and I've been trying to defend myself, and he keeps telling me to not defend myself, which is pretty aggressive.
Wow, Mike, really?
Yeah.
Who's gaslighting who here? It sounds suspicious.
You think you know somebody. You think you know your co-host, and then they really reveal themselves. For the 7 burgers, for the 7 Cokes, for the 7 burgers, for the 7 fries.
Destructor! I will destroy you!
I'm not reading the chat.
Gotta love Futurama.
I can't hear the noises. That's okay, you don't have to fix it. I'm just sharing that I'm in the dark on some things.
Kara, I mean, I could have told you that.
Yeah. You know what I wanted to try to convince you to do for this stream tonight? Was to do like a daily with me or something, since nobody's ever on when you first start, but I totally missed that boat.
I mean, that boat sailed.
Yeah.
It's on the other side of yours.
Sailed blue. Yeah, it's gone. I missed that ship.
can go on the attack if you want. I grew up in Call of Duty lobbies. Prime of cyberbullying. I mean, bullying's not very effective if the other person doesn't get offended by it, though. I mean, you're just gonna look like a big jerk face.
So we're not going to be successful bullies because you know how to deal with it.
It's true. Listen, David said something on his Facebook, right? He was talking about how, you know, that how why is it that people that have a lot want more, right? And I said, hey, you know, I think it was Marcus Rufius, said that poverty is not so much of not having enough, but it's having enough and wanting more. And then he said, wow, look at Marcus Irrelevant over here. And I was like, look at what you've done. Look at what you've done, Mike.
Marcus Irrelevant.
You're a monster, Mike. That's what the last kid in high school said to me. Now they're addicted. Now they're addicted to Fent.
Marcus Goofius said that?
No, not Marcus Goofius. No. No, Marcus, or at least did not say that. I want to say. I think it was. It might have been Rufus Antonius. I think it might be his name. I forgot his name. Musonius Rufus. Alright, let me finish this base coat and then we'll do a whip it out. Marcus Goofius. Marcus Goofius.
Whip it out, yo.
Can you give it to us in the original Latin? I can give you something. Righty. Righty. That's what I'll give you. Give you that in original Latin. Nerd. Latin? More like stupid idiot. Got him.
Ew. Seems kind of mean. Just saying.
They started it.
I can't tell because I'm not reading the chat.
Mike said that he thinks your butterfly collection is subpar.
His opinion about my butterfly collection is irrelevant.
Marcus irrelevant.
And my butterfly collection is pretty subpar. It's kind of non-existent.
I think it's not right that Mike is calling you out, though, in public. I got your pupilius bonus right here, pal. Boom.
I mean, men shouldn't be allowed to call out
There
women
we go.
in public.
There we go.
Period.
Alright, guys. Let's talk about something else. Here we go. Nobody else put anything up. Are you guys not even painting? Do you guys not even paint? What are you?
He's like, please save me from this woman.
What are you doing?
I like equality.
Do you? I don't think that's true.
You even lift?
Don't try to bully people with my name, especially when you don't give the effort I would expect. I finished my trench whip. She is done. No whip. Oh, you can't show something that's done. It's not a whip.
Can too.
It's true. I guess I never thought of it like that. Alright, well, we got one thing. Hopefully he's still here. Bagel, you still here, man? I got some things I'm going to tell you some things. You're going to be like, dang, I wish he hadn't told me so much. My equality is bullying all. My equality is bullying all equally. That's fair. Ugh. Well, unlike what Mike just said, it can actually be finished and be in the whip it out. It doesn't have to actually be a whip, so it's okay. I'm gonna let this pass. I can be blunt, but I like being Dylan. Alright.
You could be better.
Wow. Okay. How would I describe this? I'm gonna tell you right now, this red, I've seen a lot of red in my time, but this red right here, this is really good. This is actually really good red. I really like this mixture. I like, especially that highlight right there. I think that's very good. I'm a huge fan of that. I think red and cream is one of the best color combinations out there.
I was
talking, Mike.
WIP it out is short for work in progress. So I keep all my work in progress in Discord only.
Mike, I was talking, and you interrupted me with that? You know what, Bagel? No more advice. Mike doesn't want me to tell you anything. We're just going to speculate on what's coming out next and what the cars are going to be like in Cyberpunk. That's what we're going to talk about now. We're not talking about painting ever again. Rip. Ripperonis. Okay, so... which was kind of... Yeah, the red I think is really good. I think cream is one of the best color combinations with red. I always thought it's a very good mix. I think the skin color looks fine. Maybe you could add a little depth. I would use maybe a maroon to, just maybe shade it a tiny bit, and that's being especially gribbly on that. So that's not even something you necessarily have to do, but that's if you just want to get a little more depth out of it. But, yeah, I think the cream looks good. So, you're in the situation that I usually find myself in when it comes to metal. Metal is so tricky because, you're supposed to kind of shade it like regular paint, but it doesn't work like that. So we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, again, I think the red back here looks great. You got the folds. I think everything looks fine.
Turbo Dark Chrome for the win!
So with this, I would say it's funny because you look at the whole model and then you just see, it looks like the blade is just kind of flat. That's not necessarily your fault. I really don't like painting metallics myself, but I do it because I have to. If you ever look at my models, I do everything I can to avoid having the metal color on it. So it's mostly just weapons. And even then, I paint them black as much as I possibly can.
He does, indeed. He screams about weapons should be black if they're black.
If they're supposed to be black. If they're black, they should be painted black if they're supposed to be black. Guns are not normally just silver color. They're usually black.
But we found out that bayonets actually are silver colored.
I'm not saying learn now in metal metallic, but what I've learned is I would take a dark blue. This is what I do for my stuff. If we get to it, you'll see it when I paint her surgical tools and all that stuff. But what you can do is if you take a dark blue, like a Prussian blue, you can glaze it in the shaded areas, the areas you want to be the dark spots, and it does a really good job of giving it some depth. And I found that to be very helpful. I know a lot of people hit it with Nuln Oil wash and all that stuff. I think GW washes are the devil. Oh, I think GW in general is the devil, but the GW washes especially, I think, have kind of inspired a different kind of paint style that I'm not a huge fan of, just because of the fact that GW washes aren't really washes as much as they are a stain. And
they lead they lend themselves to an easy fix.
Kinda. Not that I think it's wrong to use them. I just think that they will stop you from growing as a painter.
I agree. As a baby painter, I was like, wow, washes are amazing.
Yeah. Everybody goes through that step because they hit something with a wash and they're like, wow, that depth I've constantly been trying to get that I don't understand how to do.
Yeah.
Now it's here. Hooray. But then the whole model
Okay,
looks
but
drab.
You do have like some monument paint washes. What do you like about those? What's better about those?
They don't stain. Ugh, so when I use them, they don't turn the entire model black or whatever. So when I use those, I actually want to get into the nooks and crannies, and it's a lot better at doing that.
Gotcha. So it's better for those crevices and less dark on the flat parts, which I always found frustrating was it would stain kind of like my beautiful green Lord of the Rings capes.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like were always not bright enough after I ran the stain across it. And that was kind of my first experience of being like, I don't want stain to touch certain things.
Right. And so that's my interpretation of it as well. And you'll notice that it works well for stuff like Space Marines and stuff just because, you know, it's like a single, you know, color most of the time for Space Marines and stuff. So, you know, whatever.
And a lot of depth.
It's a
There's
preference.
a lot of depth to those models.
There's a lot of little nooks and crannies, a lot of rounded surfaces. I think that stuff lends itself well to that kind of stuff. That's a whole other discussion. So the other thing I would recommend you do is obviously just work on eyes, I guess. I don't know if I've ever actually seen you paint eyes.
So, when you sent me that article this morning about native teams,
Yeah.
I was very disappointed in like their eyes on those painted models. Like they were cartoonishly large.
So that is why when I was reading the pirate book and stuff, I was like, guys, can I help you put stuff on your... Do you guys want some help? Like, you can use my stuff.
Like
No.
those natives are just like so
There's
freakish looking.
something. Yeah, there's something. I from what I understand, there was something that happened in the background as to why all those paint jobs look so rushed.
Oh god. It's
I'm
just
not-
the eyeballs.
I'm not gonna elaborate.
Don't even paint eyeballs. Like it was so bad.
Yep.
Like the whole face was eyeballs.
Look at my face.
I mean, I thought the rest of the models were kind of okay, but those faces were just nightmares, man.
I mean, give it a shot, Bagel. I mean, push comes to shove, you know, you don't do it. Like, I'm not saying that you need to do it, but, you know, I'm just thinking what you could do to improve. Hey, Bagel, when you come over, do you want any food?
Yeah, when's he coming over?
It's Monday.
Monday, wow.
For Bushido, I told you.
I know, but Monday sounds like you weren't sure.
I was gonna say Saturday, but it's not Saturday. He says he wants to bring baked goods.
Please do.
Do we still have that what is that alcohol? That
The one from
Scott's
Portugal?
friend. No, this is the one that Scott's friend brought over.
Oh,
Red Stripe.
beer, yeah.
Do we still have that?
Yeah.
We have beer,
Yeah.
too. You want some homemade pumpkin bars or, like, anti-pumpkin? I love pumpkin.
I'm not a big fan of pumpkin.
She doesn't like manganese. Oh, should I get anything from Starbucks tomorrow? We don't need their drinks anymore.
I mean, I'm fine without it now. I just make more lemonade.
Pineapple. I love pineapple. I like anything. You're gonna listen, Mr. Bagel. You're gonna have to understand something. There's not a lot in this world I'm not gonna eat. Cheese is kind of where it starts getting a little iffy.
That's true. He's not a great big fan of cheese. I watched a preview of Dunkin' Egg based on the trailer they recently released.
Mm-hmm.
And George R.R. Martin said that Dunkin' Egg is the best stuff he's ever written.
I could agree with that.
He is incredibly proud of season 1, so at least season 1 will be good.
When I read, because I told you about it, right? Because I saw the book randomly on a shelf, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy this." I read it, and I couldn't put it down.
You gotta read it. Yeah,
I was like, "Holy crap, this is awesome!" It's like
it is indeed the best.
It is the Game of Thrones universe, except it's told like on a much lower level. I just really appreciate the on the ground version of it.
The one thing that this guy said was like, it's less Game of Thrones or House of Dragon and more Ivanhoe, but you gotta know what that movie Ivanhoe is. And it's basically like a movie about tournaments. Like they have like jousting. They have like 20 guys lined up and joust in this movie. Like I vaguely remember it, and I don't think I would have remembered it if I hadn't been watching this video and the guy brought it back up.
Mr. Bagel, what I do for steel, as I use magnesium. I'm gonna paint his thing real fast, just to show it to you.
Do it. Like, I wouldn't mind if we didn't get the end of Game of Thrones. Like, I'm okay walking away from that part of the universe without an ending, and I'm sure people are going to crucify me for saying that. However, like, I would at least like him to give us the ending of something, and he seems to be better fitted to ending stories with Dunkin' Egg. Like, each one of those novellas, he ended it nicely.
Well, the good news is that you're probably not going to get an ending to the main story anyway.
I know.
So your
But,
opinions of it's fine.
I would really like him to get cranking on the rest of the 7 novellas for Dunkin' Egg if he can't be bothered to finish Winds of Winter.
Like, what does he do all day now? Except for, like, go to interviews, I guess.
I mean, I think he, holds it all day. 'Cause I haven't seen anything that he produced.
I feel like he hadn't done crap.
Right?
Probably
Like,
plays
other than,
tabletop
like-
RPGs. What a nerd.
At least probably. There's probably some of that. There's some D&D in there. There's like some painting of models, but not like on a Dr. D level, paint level. Like he paints like, what painting? Isn't this clever?
So then I put on steel. I'm going to highlight it with steel.
Yeah, that's what he does. He highlights it with steel. After what? Prussian blue?
Nope. After magnesium.
Magnesium. You know what?
No.
I heard you say that.
You
I heard
did.
you say that, and I thought you were talking about your drink. I was like, that's weird. Why are we talking about nighttime drink in the middle of painting? Okay.
Everybody, don't give her the attention she craves.
Didn't know it was a color.
Don't tell her. Don't tell her that she's even there.
Haha. I'm such a silly little goofy 40-year-old woman.
Yeah. Who's the current reigning champion of Port Royal? Spoiler alert.
I mean, I did kick some booty last night. I definitely did do that. And I'm very proud of myself because I've been on a long losing streak. I think the last person that I won a Firelock game against was Chris. And that was a long time ago. That was like the beginning of summer.
The Sumer of Plunder.
The Zoomer blunder.
So there is the Great Pirate Paint-Off that happens in January. If you want to take part in that, Carol.
Maybe I will paint my Jack for that.
Paint your Jack. You mean your flag?
My drunken pirate,
Oh.
Jack Sparrow.
Well, the contest is like you paint a bunch of different things, but by the end of it, you're supposed to have painted a whole starter box, which is like 24 models or something like that.
In January alone?
I think it's like January. I think it goes until like April, maybe March.
Okay.
And then every week it's like
1 month?
and then it's like
Not
every like couple weeks or whatever, they're like, hey, yeah, paint a piece of terrain or something. There's like a bunch of different things, and then there's like prizes and stuff. It's literally it's like Summer of Plunder except it's painting.
I am intrigued.
I entered it a little bit last year because we had just started playing around then,
Oh yeah.
and I didn't win anything.
Aww.
Yeah, they were like, "Don't quit your day job, kid."
Aw, babe. But
Yeah,
they
I know.
know you now, and they're
They do.
like, "What?"
I think that's when I'm gonna go nuts on painting French.
Is your girlfriend pissing you off? Text her, he's busy, winky face, and turn off your phone.
I don't think that'd be very effective with us because you just come upstairs. Okay, and then Mr. Bagel, once that's dry, you notice how it's got a little bit of like a tint there. It's got a little bit of depth. So I take a little bit of Prussian blue, like this. I give it a lot of water. So, like, you know, on my thingy, give it a lot of water. As you can see, there's not a lot to it. And then you just kind of brush it into the dark parts. Not a lot.
Into the crevices.
There, the crevasse. Fill it with your mighty juice. And as you can see, it kind of gives you those, like, 3 tones. It just makes it more interesting looking. And it's really easy, thankfully. With powers comparable to Wonder Boy!
Oh my goodness.
Somebody got my reference. It's telekinesis, Holmes. The power will move you. Powers comparable to Wonder Boys! Chris is always there for me, you know? Can't do anything for you, Holmes? I am out of space on my piece of paper. This is the worst. It's the worst day of my life. Something funny?
Yes.
So what's that?
I was watching a video and it was a bunch of shots of Anne Hathaway from The Devil Wears Prada. And it said, how I thought I'd dress for my corporate job. And then the last shot was Adam Sandler in a bathrobe. How I actually dressed for my corporate job. So yeah, something was funny.
I'll try and keep it down. We got a lot of very serious
Wow.
stuff going on this stream.
Yeah. Is it the JJ's? Is that the seriousness you got going on? Or is that a bad word in this stream?
It's a very bad word. So the bank gave me permission for all the money.
But you don't have a place to operate.
That's true.
How did they do that?
Well, I guess I have permission to fully get it once I get the lease.
Gotcha.
So everything before that is done.
Well, I mean, at least there's that. That is a load off.
Mm-hmm. So, a rare treat tonight from Rivendell. There was a story where Betty is not a moral paragon. Utterly shocking. That's unbelievable. Is it something to do with her being jealous over something?
I didn't know anybody was still watching that show, but
He's reading the
Who are
comics. He reads the comics to his kid. Kid.
okay,
Kid.
well that makes
kid,
way more
kid.
sense.
Not both, right? You just read it to the daughter, right?
Because that show was not good.
That's not very nice.
And I like a lot. I like a lot of bad stuff. Like I like stuff that Dylan is like, that is not art, and I'm like,
It's not art.
But no, Rivendell was just bad.
Wasn't it trying to do like what Sabrina did, and it was like trying to make it real mature?
Yes, they did have a lot of that. It was definitely a CW show for sure.
Dubba 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 yuppie. Did they worship Satan?
No, I think the girls made out.
Sweet. I don't remember that in the comic.
Yeah, no, they definitely like Betty and Veronica had like a hot tub scene. It was very Wild Things kind of esque. I thought, anyway. I don't know if anybody else thought.
The gang.
I paid my dues. I watched season 1.
The gang is planning a surprise birthday party for Archie, but they are keeping from Betty because they believe her to be a blabbermouth. Betty resents the implication. Oh, jeez. Okay. Is that why she's not considered a moral paragon? Is because she's a blabber? Or is she a moral, not as much of a moral paragon because of her reaction to that? Listen, let me tell you something. There's a great man. His name was Marcus. He once said that the fortress of the mind is only as strong as your, will to keep the walls up. And seeks to undermine the party. Oh no! By bringing Archie elsewhere. Jeez, that's
this one. Marcus irrelevant. Marcus irrelevant.
No, God damn it. So how did she find out, though? You leave Marcus's name out of your mouth, lady. She walked in on their planning session. Yeah, that would do it. Well, then she knows. Okay, so she couldn't even, feign innocence on that. Okay, well, here's the question. Who did your daughter say she was in this one? She should have picked Veronica, right? Because she was the more morally upstanding one? Or did she choose Chaos? So, Chris's daughter will choose if she is Betty or Veronica based on the story.
Mm-hmm. That's
like-
a good. I can totally understand that. Makes sense. Yep. And I can see how in most situations it would be Betty, not Veronica. Veronica's a little chaotic.
Isn't that such a sweet thing to do with your kid? Read
Sweet.
Archie comics before you go to bed? Like, jeez.
Yeah, my kid got read, music history before.
You know what I'd read my kid?
Marcus Irrelevant.
I would read Marcus Irrelevant to my kid.
Is that what you and Chunk do? When you're whispering secrets to him, you're telling him Marcus Irrelevant secrets.
I have, I may have quoted some, yeah. I put my mouth right next to Chunk's ear, and I'm like, "We're all soldiers storming a wall. It's okay to ask for help." She gets him elsewhere, and is about to start making out with Arch, and then the lights go on, and the party begins. Aww, that's cute. 40k lore? 40k lore? You think I'm into 40k lore? Listen, I know some 40k lore. But
You know some 40k lore.
that's not something I think about very often. I probably think about Star Wars lore than 40k lore these days.
Dylan did introduce me to 40k books when we first got together, and I did listen to quite a few. There are some really good ones, and there are some really bad ones.
Yeah, you were listening to 30k, right? The Horse Heresy?
Yeah, I think I did start like at the beginning and try to make my way through to 40k, but no.
She
I
likes
didn't get
she likes Sanguinius.
I did like Sanguinius. I liked the guy who led the purple people too.
Fulgrim?
Yeah, I liked Fulgrim. He was cool.
Fulgrim's pretty alright until he loses his marbles.
Okay, so maybe he was cool for a while and I just didn't know him when he wasn't cool.
He turned into a giant snake monster.
Yeah, he definitely was not that when I was thinking he was cool. He was definitely just, shining up his pretty purple armor in the weight room or something.
I mean, the conversation was
room.
very much like, man, I sure do love being loyal to the Emperor. And Horus was like, hey, and he's like, I'm crazy, and he's like, he goes nuts pretty early on. When you get there, he's got incense, wine, and candles. That's true, and he has the French tickler.
Oh my!
When a friend of his comes out of the side hatch. Now you're grooving. And he pulls out the Buttress of Windsor.
Oh.
Whoa, ho, ho, who's this? The little spirit. In a bit. Yeah, that scene is, yeah. It's something. Yeah, she didn't get to that part. She did not get to the orchestra thing. No, she didn't get to that part.
I set my alarm for 6:40 a.m., not 6:40 p.m.
Good to know.
That's why I was not available for dinner.
I see. His gluttonous orbs in the dark sockets of his gaunt visage grimaced. Yes, Horus was that mad. His eyes themselves grimaced. Oh my god. His eyes have smiley faces. Oh my god.
I don't think that smiley faces is what a grimace is.
Chaos has corrupted him to give his eyeballs smiley faces. What have they done to my boy?
Chonk. Do you know how stupid Dad is?
He was very excited or slash sad to see me leave this morning.
He was. He was not feeling that this morning. He was like, hey, is it time for me to go work yet? So, you know those balls with the little spikes on them?
Mm-hmm.
One of the tiny ones, Loki, recently meticulously chewed off each little spike on the ball.
Naturally. Okay.
Only one of them. So none of the spikes are on there. I know it's Loki because I found the spikes in his poop. And I asked him about it, and he just, tucked his tail and left the room. We have had these balls for ages. What would possess him to meticulously chew off each one of these little spikes all over this ball? It's the most bizarre shit ever.
Maybe he just, feels sad that I don't let him sleep in my left side anymore.
Maybe.
They actually would be a sweet mutation, very cyberpunk. Yeah, I would actually tend to agree with that one. That would be really hard to paint.
Daddy says he's got some Marcus irrelevant secrets for you, Junk.
Hey.
Hmm.
Jonk says he's got some Marcus irrelevant secrets for you.
I doubt it. He doesn't know how to read.
No, he said he'd been memorizing.
How does he do that? He's a dog.
He says every night when you whisper Marcus irrelevant secrets to him, he memorized them on his paws with his toe beans. He's growling at me.
Don't tell him my secrets. Don't tell him how I remember these things. This kid looks like he's gonna stab somebody with that knife. You know what makes it look like he's gonna stab somebody? The fact that he's got a knife.
Yeah. That would make me think somebody was gonna stab me.
And he also walks up to people and he says, I'm gonna stab you.
Yep, that's another good tell.
Chunk strikes me as more of an Epicurean. You think so? I mean, he does love to eat. I guess that's sort of true. But he's so, like, calm and demure in so many other ways, though.
Yeah, but guests don't see that because he's usually kind of barky when people come over.
Chris, if you dare accuse somebody of being an Epicurean in my house one more time, oh, there's gonna be some wrath. Stabby, no stabbing. Dora de Explorer. I have actually been feeling some pangs to paint some Death Guard. I'm not gonna lie. Every once in a while I get a strong urge to paint a Plague Marine every once in a while. I just want to cover him in stank, you know? How about a Cynic? Does he like baths? He doesn't like baths, no. Yeah, not the biggest fan of baths.
Bubby kind of does on a weird level.
Yeah. Bubby, well, he'll
Bubby
hang
likes
out.
Water.
He does really like water. So if we go to the beach or something, he's more than willing to jump in.
Mm-hmm. really loves rushing water, like rushing water over like rocks and in a brook
Creeks.
or something.
He goes nuts for creeks.
Yeah, like rushing water over a rock is just his jam.
What a clean apron. It's a good thing she probably hasn't, spilled blood all over it or anything.
Didn't you say she's got like daggers or knives or something?
She does have some surgical tools, yes.
Yeah, well, she might have some blood on that apron.
She's also got like a bad case of the syphilis.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's not great.
Yeah, her mouth is kind of falling off.
How's her brain doing?
Well, she works. She commits crime.
Yeah, so not great.
Yeah.
Maybe not making the best choices in life.
No, probably living a little on the edge. Yeah. Probably got a bit of a Doc Holliday thing going on.
I did turn the heat on like low down here, so it's on in both of the heater rooms.
Okay.
So hopefully that'll keep you warm up there.
As I say, I felt like it's been getting warmer up here. I took my socks off.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty okay down here in the kitchen. And the thermostat down here says that it's 66, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine.
I can deal.
We had so many blankets on our bed.
Yes, we did. When I got under him, when I took my little nap, man, I was out.
Yeah. It's a good little bed. I mean, I did a good job making it up.
Yeah. No, the 127th bed or whatever it is, whatever the current number is.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. Yeah, top 5
Yeah.
for sure.
That version, yeah, for sure. Like, I'm always a bigger fan of when I make the bed with the gray blanket over the white blanket. Just, whatever. You never see the gray or the white blanket because it's like the one over the sheet, and you have like so many other blankets. I'm pretty sure you don't use it half the time.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff I would definitely pay attention to. Those little small details like that. I usually find myself very engrossed in tiny details.
Now, the only time you get under the sheet is if I like make the bed very specifically and like turn the corner down so that you have no choice but to get up in the sheet. And then still sometimes you've managed to fuck that up.
Is there any other, Dylan things you want care to talk about, guys? Any other secrets that would just really make you guys happy?
Dylan also doesn't like the girl version of Ghostbusters.
Who likes the girl version of Ghostbusters? Is there anybody out there that thinks that is a good movie?
All me and my girlfriends thought it was amazing. We just rewatched it. It was great.
We'll let them speak, Kara. Don't try and taint their opinions.
Okay.
We have any strong opinions of the female Ghostbusters movie? Chris Hemsworth's in it. Interesting. Is he a ghost? Chris Hemsworth as a Slimer. No, he's a living boy. He is the definition of a himbo, though. Is Kara still there? Or did she start a conversation and then immediately leave?
I'm here. I'm muted because I'm watching.
Well, everybody here saying that they haven't seen it.
Well, you know what? Next time everybody comes over to our house, that should be the movie that we watch. We should do it Monday.
No.
Everybody over at our house on Monday. I'll make some food. We'll have some snacks. We'll watch the best Ghostbusters movie ever made. Of all time. Ever. You know, I think one of the funniest parts about Chris Hemsworth's himbo is that the lady who was the secretary in Ghostbusters was not a bimbo.
No.
She was quite intelligent.
Yes, she was very, very independent lady.
Yes, yes. So him being a himbo was just like even more funny to me because that's not who she was. And that's not what they portrayed in the original movie. So that to me is hilarious. Because it could have been that in the 80s, but it wasn't. It impressively wasn't. Hey babe. When you're not like deep into the painting and you're more like on the keyboard, you should Google how far away the ladder 8, I think that's what it is, that Ghostbusters Firehouse is, how far away that is from the Stephen Colbert recording place. Studio.
We have a bunch of viewers. How far away is Ladder 8 from Stephen Colbert?
Is that what it is? I'm not positive that it's ladder 8.
I don't know. Whatever.
Just
the Ghostbusters
ladder,
Firehouse.
I do think it's ladder 8 or ladder 9.
You had a crush on Annie Potts. I could definitely think of worse things to have a crush on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you and me both, brother. Growing up, I didn't even know what that was.
When I was a teenager, I had a crush on ancient Roman philosophers.
No, you didn't.
How do you know?
Because you didn't even know what they were back then.
I'll have you-
8, hook and ladder. 8, hook and ladder.
I'll have you know that when I was a teenager, I read a lot of Ayn Rand. Who I would not describe as a particularly attractive lady. BioShock was very, very formulative in my youth.
Probably go there and take a quick pick and then head to Stephen Colbert. It's like a 23-minute drive right now. It's probably like an hour drive in the middle of the day when we're going to be there.
Just so you know, we're not driving.
Oh, that's right. Well, then we can subway it. That'll be even easier.
We could stop by Central Park. Get a coffee. Talk about the Mets.
You know, I've never been to Central Park. I've been to New York, but I've never really been to Central Park.
I've been there a couple times.
I've been to all the Steinway stores in New York. And I've been in the Steinway basement, which is, whew, that's a pretty big experience for me anyway. I was like, wow.
Is that like where they invented cheese or something?
No, but they have like concert grand pianos down there that like this was Chopin's piano and it hasn't been touched since Chopin was there. Other than to be tuned. Like nobody else has been allowed to play it since Chopin, and like lots of other like 18th, 19th, 20th century composers just have pianos down there just stored. Their pianos.
I don't know who Chopin is, but I know I've heard the name.
He was a 16th century, 17th? Now I'm double guessing myself.
Is he the guy that invented cheese?
No. He might have invented the polka. 17th century composer. 1810 to 1849, born in Zwola, Poland, and died in Paris, France. So he was around Napoleon? 1810 to 1849?
He would have been, yeah, Napoleon would have been in charge.
Yeah. So he was, I thought he was a Napoleonic composer. I just wanted to make sure before I said that. And he was Polish.
Yeah, that makes sense. The Poles and France were very close.
Yeah. So I would he didn't do a lot of like military marches, which other composers did around that time. He did more romantic, delicious pieces. Just oof, so beautiful. Very windy and ethereal.
So he's not the guy that invented cheese.
He's not the guy that invented cheese. And he's probably not the guy that invented the polka either.
I don't know who to believe anymore.
It was an interesting mixture of musical realms at that time between the polka, which was like a poor person's dance, and then military marches, which were all the rage at that time in music, and then like romanticism music, which was also all the rage with the artsy fartsy people. So like just very, very large variety of music at the time frame.
How many covers of Freebird were there?
Just the one.
Excellent. I mean, it sounds like a more civilized time when you only needed one.
One cover of Freebird.
I bet Napoleon would have heard that and he'd been like, "Sacre bleu." You laughing at
Well,
Napoleon?
I think he's like.
Wow. You just laughed at one of the world's greatest leaders. Jeez.
I'm
Guys.
laughing at your impression of him.
Guys, I am so sorry.
Your French accent was rough.
Well, he wasn't French.
I know, but maybe he has a more, sensual French accent.
Yeah, omelette du fromage. Omelette du fromage.
I think it might have had something a little more sensual than that. He was cute. Maybe he was not long.
Sacre bleu.
He sounds constipated.
It's probably because he had too much cheese. He's French. Do I need to repeat myself? Guys, I have to apologize for Kara, guys. I'm sorry she's not paying attention to anything that's happening.
I do not believe he was constipated because he ate a lot of bread, which has grains in it. So, no, I'm sorry. He was not constipated because he ate more than bread. I'm sure he had fruit, too.
I didn't say bread.
You said cheese.
I
I'm
said
saying
cheese.
bread.
Thank you for the great stream. I gotta go to bed. See y'all next time. See you later, Bagel.
Oh my God, Bagel! What time you gonna get up, baby? Like 4 in the morning?
Yeah. Maybe he does. He is a sentient bagel. Bagel is a breakfast food.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sacre
What time
bleu!
do you have to get up? Oh, stop it. I don't like your angry French man. We've got to teach you how to be a sensual Frenchman.
He's not angry. He's just surprised.
I need you to have a sexy Frenchman voice, not this angry Frenchman voice. Sexy.
Listen, if I'm playing Napoleon's army in Spain, they're not being romantic in Spain, okay? I'm gonna hate to break it to you. There is a new video game coming called where is it? Valor Mortis. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
So Valor Mortis is a Souls-like game where you play a Napoleonic soldier while they're invading Russia, and like
Napoleonic
they get possessed by like a demon or something.
dating, right?
So it's literally it's Cthulhu Napoleon.
That does actually sound cool.
It's pretty sick looking. There's like a gameplay demo of it, and like the last boss is a French marshal, and he's got like 6 arms, and 3 of the arms are holding like musket pistols, and you gotta like dodge the shots and stuff. It's pretty cool.
That does sound fun.
Yeah, Kara, if it's the Peninsular War, you need to look for Sean Bean for the handsomeness. That's true. I did tell her about 85th. Or, I'm sorry, 95th, or I guess it's Sharp.
You did?
Sharp's practice.
We've actually had multiple conversations about Sean Bean lately.
And she was like, she says that she only, it's kind of like bi for the guy. She only likes Napoleon for me. She only likes Napoleonics for the articles.
No, I only like it for the models. The models are the equivalent of the articles in model gaming. The rules are the porn.
Chris doesn't want to play that game with us.
Napoleonics?
Yeah, he doesn't want to play it.
Lots of people don't want to play lots of games with us, but you know what? People still come around. They change their minds. We
True.
are a force.
We're gonna play it at the store one day, and he's gonna be walking by, and he's gonna walk by. He's gonna look at us. You know what he's gonna say?
I can't avoid it any longer. I gotta play it.
I need it. I need to play the
I need it in my life.
Austro-Hungies.
Oh yeah. Get them Habsburgs.
I love the Habsburgs. They're so cool.
Best jaws in the land.
I love the way they inbreed. Ugh. Yeah, most of the other people I know that want to play it, they all want to play Russia. Apparently, it's weird. Everybody wants to play Russia. I did it. He's done. He's just a boy.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go to the stream now and look at this done dude.
He's just a boy.
What's this for?
It's Bushido.
What's happening with the hair? Is that hair or is that a hat?
It's a turban looking thing.
Okay.
It's not a turban. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah. Gotcha, but
It's a headdress.
yeah, that works. Turban might be an appropriate term.
It is
Not
a very,
positive.
very inappropriate. I'm sure. Every time I've ever said turban, or turban, I always get in trouble because it's not.
Oh,
what it's
great.
called. Everybody's like, "You're being very insensitive." I'm like, I don't know what it's called. I'm just trying to communicate here. Anyway,
Well, that robe is popping. Looks
You like-
awesome.
he loves crime. He breaks into a building and he's like, "You guys got any crime in here? You guys got any friggin' crime?" Alright, so we're gonna work on this apron a little bit. What?
Do they have a hook for a hand, like a pirate, or is that just they're holding a hook?
This is a surgeon. No, she's holding it.
What's happening?
She's-
That yellow top she's got a lot going on up there.
She's got an apron.
Big bulge at the top there. She's got some knockers.
Yeah, it's a lady.
No, but I mean, she got some knockers. What
We're
is
gonna-
she carrying on her back?
It's a box, all her tools.
Oh, is this a surgeon?
Yep.
Oh.
So we're putting some
Sorry,
dark reds in here to make it look like a little bit of dried
give her
blood.
some blood splatter.
We're gonna go in a lot more detail than this, but this kind of gives it the idea of like a faded away blood that never kind of fully got off.
Mm-hmm. Chris, your father hung you on a hook because you were probably running around like a demon, and you had a hoodie on. That's why that happened. So it wasn't abuse; it was just control.
Austro hungs like a bull. My father hung me on a hook once. Once. Alright, now it's time for the good stuff. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite things, guys. Don't tell anybody. Oh, black green.
Tell everybody it's the Dr.D secret.
Don't tell anybody I got this. Had a bunch of people confront me, and they were like, "Dr.D, you're using too much black green." I was like, "No!"
Was it an intervention?
It was an intervention.
Who was there?
Joe.
Oh man.
Joe Mama.
Whoa.
Got him.
Got me. You got me so good.
Johnny Dangerously reference. Johnny Dangerously reference. Johnny Dangerously reference.
Is it the hung him on a hook thing?
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I didn't get it if that was a reference. I don't know what Johnny Dangerously is.
I didn't know what the reference was either. I just, figured hanging a kid in a hoodie on a hook would be useful.
So I got a new chef model too, so when Kara ever wants to use a chef, this is the new one.
Please paint him with lots of blood dripping from his butcher knife. The gooey stuff, please. Look at that. He's got a butcher knife and he's got like a choppy knife. I don't know.
Chop.
He got a lot of knives.
I think
Give
that's...
him blood.
And he's got a walk. I don't think they had walks back then. At least I don't think they took them on ships. But I was like, oh, that's really cool.
It's cute.
So if I'm using Piggy, she can use him.
Yeah. He's cute. I like him. You should paint his walk with Turbo Dork.
Little terriers are right here.
You know, enough, short leave.
Right.
Here comes your
First party now. What's up, guy?
Whoa,
Chief, how about you watch where you're walking here? How about you stench where you're standing, asshole?
It's entertaining how much you like these.
Whoa. How about you watch where you're walking here? How about you pay attention where you're standing, asshole? That was such a good episode of Aqua Teen Ninja Force.
Sir, you can't enter the United Nations with that weapon.
It's all right, soldier.
He's my
Mr.
bodyguard.
Sampson is my bodyguard.
Just the same, Doctor. No weapons allowed. I'll have to confiscate it.
Take it from me.
That background noise is why I remember that scene so well. I remember very distinctively. Me and Rob, right? Oh, thanks for the bits, Kara. Rob and me and Rob. Rob and I. So we were in the car, right? We were on our way home from Walmart or something, and we were pretty young. Must have been like 17 or something. Like I had my license, but we were not very old. And we were on the way home, and there's a very long stretch of road where there's no lights.
And you might hit an alligator or a deer.
No, we didn't do that there. That has happened, but that wasn't there. And so we were on our way back, and we were talking about we were talking about Venture Brothers. We were talking about that scene in particular, and I told him, yeah, there's like this Nordic death metal-y noise thing going on in the background, and he didn't know what I was talking about, and so I was like trying to imitate the noise, and we were laughing so hard from us trying to figure that out that like I couldn't keep my eyes open while we were driving in this like road.
You're driving.
Yeah, I was driving because I was laughing so hard. Like I physically was having trouble keeping my eyes open because I was laughing so hard. And so Rob started getting nervous. He was like, "You got to open your eyes or whatever while we're driving." So I turned off the lights of the car, and we were driving around. in this road where there's no lights in the complete dark. I couldn't keep my eyes open because we were laughing. Good times. Spoiler alert: we did not die.
Might solve anything.
No, well, it made it worse. That's what made it funny.
Guys are weird.
Well, we were having a good time.
Apparently.
And we learned a valuable lesson that day. To not eat the yellow snow.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks, Omar. Happy birthday. Where you been, buddy? That's a beautiful moment of fraternal wonderfulness. See, thank you. I knew somebody would understand. Like, you can't get that. You can't get that kind of camaraderie with anyone else other than, like, guys, like, other boys you've grown up with. I'll never have that kind of moment with anybody ever again, right? And I always have to remember those moments, because that's just the
life-threatening moment.
Yeah, those things for sure. I was at the shop, got a few games in with Andre. Oh, you went all the way to... AO on a Thursday? Wow. That must have been. I guess it wouldn't be that bad.
Such a big boy could just get himself around town.
I was just thinking, like, in the middle of the week, you think it'd be hard to get out there. I think Andre is perfectly capable of, and by Andre I mean Wilmar is perfectly capable of taking care of himself. He's a man.
Dylan cannot contemplate how those of us without vehicles can function.
I got a question for you, Wilmar. Has Ernie been coming to the shop every Sunday? Because he stopped going to Webway, so I assume he's just switched it for Sunday. He switched his Tuesday for Sunday. Didn't tell anybody. Which I don't really care, but I have stuff I've been trying to give him, and he keeps not coming to the shop. Everyone's okay, so he hasn't. Okay, he's still just doing whatever. Okay, righteous. I finished a model. I finished 2 models today, actually.
Gonna need Halloween to get here because I keep eating all the Halloween candy I pre-bought.
Are we going anywhere? I would assume in this neighborhood we're actually going to get trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I definitely am hoping so. I'm gonna definitely get out the wreath soon, and any other decorations that I can string up, I'm going to. I hope we get trick-or-treaters here. There is a Halloween parade that goes down the street by the Historical Society, but that's like in the morning.
Isn't it also on a day that we're not here or something like that? Or it's on a day I'm not here or something. Is it on Halloween itself? I thought there was... Is it like another parade I'm thinking of? There was one on a weekend or something where either I wasn't here or we were, or it was the Blood and Plunder Day.
I don't know what you're thinking of, but I think the Halloween parade is on Halloween Day.
Okay. Which is on a
Friday.
Okay, it's on Friday this year. Ooh, that'll be a good one, too.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter's going as one of the K-pop Demon Hunters. I've never watched K-pop. Everybody tells me it's great. It's one of those ones I haven't watched. These are for Bushido, Wilmar. He hasn't been in a few weeks. Okay. Yeah, okay. He kind of... I noticed he's kind of been MIA. I was just wondering if he... I was wondering if he just wasn't coming to see us. Yeah, I definitely got... I don't want to say I got bit by the Bushido bug again, but I've really been enjoying painting it again. And since they're going to do the
heading out.
Masters... Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye, love you.
Love you too. And since they're doing the Masters at Webway, I figured I wanted to support the store. So I'm going to try and have 2 finished lists. There's all the rage this year in the second grade. I've heard a lot about it. I've had patients tell me about it. Like, they'll ask me, a couple patients will be like, you watch anime? Which is always funny to hear from, like a 40-year-old lady. Like, yeah, me and my daughter, we've been watching, like, an anime. And I'm like, okay, sure. Whatever. We're gonna have to play a game of Bushido, Wilmar. So you can get your Snake Boys. Actually, let me rephrase that. Wilmar, we gotta play something. We gotta play anything soon. I feel like I haven't seen you forever. I have snakes, birds, sailors, ninja. Whichever one's more painted. Let's do that. Snakes it is. You have to show me the samurai way, you know? Are you playing in the Masters? When do you want to play? I know I'm going to have a lot more free time over, like, when the holidays are around. Next... next week's kind of booked, because I got to go do business stuff. Week after? So not what, next week, the week after? You want to plan for, like... I don't know, if not the weekend, maybe, like, middle of the week? Like you can even come over here, one of those situations. Like on a Wednesday or something. Yes, supposedly he might be there, yeah. Okay. Hopefully that by that point the new Rose will be out. I gotta say, the last couple of releases have been pretty inspired. From what I understand, they have a new playtest group, is what I've heard. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how that list works. Cyril's been resistant to it. He doesn't want to buy more models, which I don't understand. Because, like, all of his stuff is painted. It's not even like he's adding to a pile of shame. He's just like, I don't want to buy 4 or 3 more models. like, okay. Look at that guy having self-control. What a weirdo. Let's make fun of him. Worst case, I'll bring a regular. Yeah, well, there you go. I mean, all you gotta do is shoot me with arrows made of snakes. That guy is beyond irritating. I hate that son of a gun. It's an annoying faction. It's like a weird blend of control and murder. You think it would be like the ultimate faction, but it doesn't win. Apparently it just doesn't win big events. Which is kind of wild. But apparently they can't seal the deal. Why do you have a guy who won't die when I kill him? Why do your models have -6? You just have a certain kind of play style, you know? Listen, young Kai or young K or whatever his name is it's a bit, you know, it's pretty good, that last stand thing. I just have to like try and kill him with a child or something that like you'll kill him, but it's like, okay, well, someone's gonna die. He's gonna kill somebody. I just gotta deal with it. I feel like that guy's probably really weak to range, though. I mean, Mr. Snake in a Basket.
Yankee.
Yeah, Yankee. Good old Yankee. I have a feeling that guy gets hit by a single arrow and he's real sad. He's like, oh no, now I have damage on me. Oh no, my snakes, please. No, if you're cursed for your inevitable betrayal. No! Guys, you're never gonna believe this. Since my coworker hasn't been at work, it's just been me there, and it has been insanely busy. Yeah, I assume. Yeah, he absolutely despises it. And it's like, do you invest in something to make him more immune to ranged attacks, even though because you know he's gonna die, you can't stop it. So it's like, is it worth investing just to keep him safe from ranged attacks potentially, and then you still get hit? I assume he also really hates control markers, too. Let me rephrase that. I think that guy probably hates anything that's literally not just, hey, fight me. Yeah, then he gets to the Brutal 4, and then he's absolutely unstoppable. Oh, and yeah, just don't go into anybody with finesse, then you'll be really sad. It's like, oh, against me, brutal doesn't count. He's like, oh, sad yankai noises. Now you got me all curious about Machine again. I was, like I said, man, I went through my little dry patch, but I never gave up on the game. How about this? How about you play the game and see if you enjoy it? I was clean! I escaped! I got out of it! If you were clean, you would have sold your stuff, Wilmar. How about this? How about you play the game before you look anything else up? Just play the game with me, see if you enjoy it, and then wonder if you're going to spend $1 million. My painted clowns go to the grave with me. I thought some of that stuff you didn't paint though, right? Didn't you get some of that stuff painted by somebody else? Or like you got it like in a lot or something? Or was it just like older paint jobs? I remember you said something about along the lines of like you wanted to repaint it. Open cask. Yes, I agree. Will be hard not to steal when I go up to pray. The wake is going to be a very upsetting time for sure. Did you grab anything? No, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it, man. He was just looking at me. I just felt if I grabbed it out of the casket, his dead hand would grab me before I could get out. At the wake, yeah. I got it from Dan. That's what. That's what it was. And it was partially painted, but I didn't store them all. Mostly painted. Yeah. Okay, so you did redo them. Oh, okay. I think last time I had seen those, you hadn't redone them yet. The broad view.
Halt, sir. You can't enter the United Nations with
That weapon.
It's all right, soldier. Mr. Sampson is my bodyguard.
Just the same, Doctor. No weapons allowed. I'll have to confiscate it.
Just reach it.
Go ahead. Take it from me.
Just like screaming at the top of my lungs. Ah! He's not dead! I just want your Euripides! Leave me alone! I'll look at it tomorrow, then. I've been a busy little bee, man, let me tell you. I got a lot of work done today. I got a lot of business stuff done today. I got painting done today. I got stuff scheduled. Edited a YouTube thing. It's been crazy. Been the busiest little bee. And I'm not sure if it's like supposed to be a hidden thing, but Firelock might have sent me something. I don't know what it is. I got like a weird cryptic message. They're like, oh yeah, I heard they sent you something. I was like, oh, they did? I mean, I bought something. And then he's like, yeah. I was like, okay. What does that mean? He never responded. I was like, okay. Interesting. I asked them if they wanted me to paint the new boat, early for the Kickstarter. See if we could do some like promotional stuff on here. Because I really do. Yeah, that new boat looks so good. It's just very pretty. I think it would be the first boat that I really kind of like hobby. Like, I'll probably put like stowage and stuff. I hope they send a grill too. That'd be sick. Do you think it's big enough? I don't know, man. Do you think it's big enough? What the is that supposed to mean? I'm gonna play it. I'm playing it. Don't worry, everybody get ready to be uncomfortable for a second.
You know, is it even big enough? What? What
The
fuck
does that mean? I don't
You
know.
know, is it even big enough? What? What the fuck does
that mean? I don't know, man. I'm glad we're both psychopaths. Both psychopaths, Wilmar. Do you think it's big enough? How's the acquisition of models been for you there lately, Wilmar? Is it getting close to a vow? You're a doctor, so this is legit diagnosis. Oh, not great. That's what I was wondering. I was kind of reading through the lines, some of the posts I've seen. I'm like, I wonder if he's ready for a vow. Got a few more in the mail this week. A couple of items coming in the mail. Oh. You see, I'm lucky, right? I've been looking at my my finances, and I've been really good, like rather quite good, and I'm still like not doing great, just because of all this like business stuff. So now, if I ever want to order a model or something, I just have anxiety, where I feel like I can't breathe, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not going to buy anything because I physically feel ill. Although, I started getting money from the quartermaster thing, and they actually pay pretty well. Holidays are coming, so that's usually when I slow wait. Yeah, which makes sense. So, the cool thing is I can use that to get prizes and stuff for events. So, I don't know, man. These Firelock events that I'm going to start running, I'm going to be able to get free prizes and stuff. I'm like, alright, I'm a big fan of this.
My crippling debt comes a calling, and I don't buy anything.
Yeah, I'm in a bit of debt. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind. Between student loans, a business loan. Thankfully, no credit card loans or anything, or credit card debt. But I was very good up in my life until literally this past couple of years, and then it's all just come crashing down. I was saving myself for marriage. If this business works, though. Oh, there is no if. The student loan thing, that's cursed. If this business thing works, when this business thing works, I'm gonna be okay. I'll be able to do all kinds of really fun stuff, and I'll be able to be generous with others. I can donate more of my time to community service stuff. I would like to do more community service stuff in the Lexington area. Free x-rays. I'm about to lose my x-ray machine. So if you want an x-ray, you better come quick. When's the deadline? It's sometime this month. It's coming up quick. I think it's it's 20 something this week or this month, because they wanted me to renew the software for it, but you can only do it in yearly installments, and I think I lose my X-ray machine in 2 months or something like that. So it's like, can you hold off until December 20? No, I definitely can't hold off until December 24th. So you know what I'm getting? Getting what? As a present? What do you care about free x-ray? I mean, if you want free x-ray, you just gotta... I can just come pick you up. Oh, I see. I guess I could get in touch with the company. Be like, hey, as a Christmas present, could I just have a free year of x-ray software? Dude, the amount of money they charge for that X-ray software is just... It's crazy. You've never had fun with it. It shows. It's true. The funny thing is everybody's so scared of radiation stuff on the X-ray machine. And the amount of X-rays it would take for somebody to actually get to even a remotely...
I've been a good boy all year, and I have painted all my minis, so please,
Please,
Santa.
Santa, give me a big X-ray. What a gift. An X-ray. Oh, boy. That certainly would be a gift you would not forget. Yeah, I forget how much that software. That software is like absolutely insane. One extra page. You want like the unit? Do you want the actual like machine? I can give you that. I would love to just have a reason to get rid of it. Just show up at your house. That's a giant thing. Don't tear the wrapping. I don't want them to know what it is. Uh-oh. Well, you didn't even see what's inside. It's gonna turn into one of those, like, the frog ate the fly, and kind of, or the cat ate the fly, or whatever that stupid, like, kid's poem thing was. We've been getting some stuff done, man. Look at us go. Donate the X-ray machine to the city of Lexington. I'm sure they can use it. Yeah, I'm sure they'd love that. The friggin' city of Lexington doesn't have any commercial property. It's just one of the big issues that we're having right now. So I emailed the lease lady again. And, there was like this whole thing or whatever. So there's like a chance that they can let us in as long as nobody else has taken the lease. So there's still a chance that I'll get that spot. It's just very... I don't know. I feel like those poor people have been dragging them along. Even though I'm like, listen, I want it. I'm gonna take it. Can you wait like a week? And they're like, no, we can't do it. I'm like, so it was like a week. And then exactly what I thought would happen happened. And I was like, how about now? And they haven't... I haven't... should have your lease, lady. And so I emailed them again, and I just gotta wait back. I've never x-rayed a lease before. Do leases have bones? Yo. Could I chiropractic a lease? Yo. That's sick. Great news, everyone. Great news,
The doc is finally losing his mind.
Did you see we finished the model? We finished a model pizza. Look at that. We are speed. Look at him. Look at this little boy. He's got his little stabby tool. Look at him. Look at him go. Yeah, look at him go. He's so fast. The dog is finally losing his mind. Does a lease have bones, though? Like, if you were to take a lease agreement and put it in an x-ray, and then take an x-ray, would it have bones? He spins like a Betty plate. It's good to have you back, Pizza. I did miss you. You know, you didn't tell us much about your trip to Spain. Did you do any model stuff? Oh, one way to find out! Elise, let's agree. That would be sick, though. Yeah! That's what I'm saying. So I have to get my lease signed before the deadline of when I lose my X-ray program. And then I have to put it up on the... Oh my gosh. I like this. TikTok, TikTok. Let's see if she was replying. No reply. No reply. Maybe next time. I did play Warhammer Undergrounds, which is why I came to the realization that GW writes their rules of the bottom. Yeah, that game is that game's interesting. It's definitely way different than everything else they make. Like, Underworld is, well, from what I understand, it actually does pretty well, because they keep making new models for it. I am just absolutely stunned and shocked they haven't let that game die. You know, like, I totally expect them to, like, be making stuff for it, and everybody's happy, and then 1 month there's just no release, and then there's not a release, and then there's not a release, and then they're just, like, completely dead silent on it, and then it's been, like, 3 years. And they're like, okay, well, we're making a second edition. 75% of the time, the game actually is cool. I played it when it first came out. I played it once or twice. I just couldn't get into it. I bet it's because they X-ray the Underworld process. But when it's bad, it's like one of those games that beg you to do a little spin, get on top of the table, and do a kissy face, or learn VP. You gotta love it when that happens, you know? The thing is like, it has... It's like something... There's like clearly somebody's passionate in the studio about it. Like, John Underworld is, like, just, like, the most excited guy to go to work. Because the stuff they make is, like, really sick. Like, some of the gangs in that, like, the models look amazing. I don't really like forced nonsense for VP cook. Yeah, I'm with you there. That's because they X-ray. Shut up. Like, I really love the Nurgle ones. I love like, all the models. All the Nurgle models that come out of Underworld, I'm always like, oh god, I want to buy that just to get the models. Like, the Gardeners of Nurgle one, where it's like a bunch of, like, Plague Bearer sorcerers. I'm like, these guys look fucking awesome. The trope among skirmish games that I wish would fade away, give me a solid main strat. And do away with the tactical backflips. You must have really hated the first edition of, AOS, huh? Where it was like the person with the largest mustache at the table gets a reroll or whatever. Really? Because you know it's true. I do know. You know, as soon as you mentioned it, I had a feeling. It's like, I think Wilmer's onto something here. Hear me out. They are push fit. That's true. I have a couple of them over there. They are push fit. That's true. What's wrong with push fit? By the way, I want everybody to know that where pizza is, it's currently like, it's like 2 or 3 in the morning. He's the one saying I'm the one that lost my mind. I appreciate him being here. I hate push fit with all my soul. I got the Surian's band right. The arms could only slot into place after sandwiching the chest and back to get. Yeah. Some of the convoluted ways for them to get depth is it's always a little weird. And it wasn't an easy test with the spikes on the back. Yeah, just. So I don't want to hype you, Diablo. Do you push fit parts? Do you push fit parts where those models count as bones? We'll have to do a science. Push parts of those count as bones. Oh, fuck. I'm just gonna, like, hold it up next to the Bucky. Just blast them with X-ray. But I'm sure you could fit some really small bones inside and glue them. You see, that's hobbying done to the next level. You know, some people paint and, like, do tattoos and stuff. But what if you insert bones into your models? We might be onto something here. You know, you're standing there trying to get best painted. And they're like, you know, you got a pretty good paint job here, but there's nothing that really, you know, distinguishes it. You, like, hold up an X-ray. As you can clearly see, I went well above what is expected of me. And they see that and they're like, "Gilly goddamn!" See non-GW parts of your bones and plastic inoculi. Using his nail clippings as basing material. Is that a real thing? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ, that makes me uncomfortable. It's not, like, a bad idea, because it's, like, technically, like, fingernail clippings aren't, like, gross by any means, but it's not comfortable. It's not like fingernail clippings go bad, you know what I mean? That's definitely like a social faux pas. I wouldn't recommend it, but I guess, like, ultimately it's, like, not dangerous by any means. Non-GW parts for your bones. All I know is that we know a guy with access to a radiation magic machine that peels for reality. in order to show us the backbone of the 32mm model. And time is running short. Imagine if miniatures were actually fossilized cosmic fairies and they never knew. Gotta add the nail clippings to do well in your saving throws. I mean, I guarantee you if you do that, nobody's gonna want to touch them. That's for sure. I mean, you're gonna be safe from, yeah, a lot of attacks, because they're just gonna be like, the models, they'll be like, oh god, please. Is that a real thing? Please don't tell me that's real pizza. So this is a real story, though. When I was doing Nurgle, I was painting a Typhus, like the old one, when he was the Terminator one, where he's like the hunched over guy with the scythe. And I was trying to put like blood and stuff. I was trying to, like, this is pretty early on in my painting career. I was trying to make the base kind of look like it had like a blood pool on it, so I put a like pool of super glue. Gotta save your baby teeth. Oh god. Oh god. It's a legend, but I'm sure somebody did. Yeah, it's gotta be. Somebody must have done it. The guy who was modeling Horn, he had a green stuff and toys, would be hyped. Yeah. So I was doing Typhus, and I forget why I was doing it. I was trying to like cut something. So I remember putting my thumb like down on the base, kind of like this, you know? And I took a hobby knife. I was trying to cut, I think like, I can smell a Viking ritual. I was trying to cut something. I don't remember what it was. And the knife like went straight down my finger because of whatever it was. And I bled all over the base. And my muck Russia needs big ol'. Oh well. So my blood mixed in with the super glue, so I couldn't like get it off. So for the longest time, the blood effect on my what is his name? His brain totally skipped. Just forgot who he was. Typhus was actually like my blood. I never used that model really that much, so I was never in any danger of exposing that to anybody. But I do. I held on to that model for a long, long time. I think I don't remember where I lost it. This is that Kiss comic where they had the blood mixed into the ink. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, very similar. Big old chompas. My muck Russian needs big OL. The OG Nuln Oil. Mm-hmm. Like that Russian painter who painted a whole gallery using blood and revealed it and got banned from the art community. Yeah, very, very, very. Yeah, because he said that he couldn't get like that tone of red anywhere else. It's just like, okay, crazy man, whatever you say. Metal. Totally metal. You know, you keep avoiding the question there, Pizza. How did your trip to Spain go? Did you play any model stuff? Did you go to Green Stuff World? Area 51. Magic the Gathering, I actually noticed late one of my hairs got encased in the base of my Zoraida. That is very fitting with the voodoo thing, that's true. When my kittens were teething last year, I found one of their teeth in my bed when I was cleaning up back then, and for a second I did consider using it as basing material, but thought better of it. It's because the thing is teeth are just bones. It's just calcium. It doesn't, like, go bad. I cut it with a hobby knife, but the rest is buried underneath. Oh, well, that, you know what? That's where it belongs. So nobody else can see it. They're gonna steal your magic. Magic the Gathering. It's funny because I throw so much shade towards that company and people there are unaware they're low-key dicks. You know, I'm sure they're stimulating the economy more than a lot of other things in Spain. The guy runs the store. I played Magic the Gathering at knew one of the founders, actually, and finally he agreed with me for different reasons, but he did. That they're dicks? Well, if he's thinking of it for a different reason, it must be because of... I assume it's because of a lady. Or some kind of family issue. Apparently he orders a bunch of stuff from them that actually sells, and they send him a bunch of nonsense instead. And when he calls to say, yo, what the heck, I didn't order this, I told you not to send me more nonsense. They go, yeah, give it a go, try to sell it, it's great. It's great, exactly. I mean, do they make them pay for it, though? Or are they giving it to him for free? Like, it's one thing to maybe send a freebie or a demo set, but yeah, if he's paying for it, that's one thing. But if he's like, hey, give me a refund because you didn't give me the thing I asked for, and then they do, you know... If it's, like, free, then it's like, okay, it's just annoying. They do pay for it. You see, that's unacceptable. Especially if he's not getting the thing he paid for. Like, I'm sure you could get some kind of authority on that. I don't know how it works in Spain, but... there's some room for legal action on that one. Although, I think in America, they might not be able to do that anymore either. With everything that's going on. I don't know if you've heard, we don't have a government right now. box full of dry fluorescent paint. Here, you throw this away. Yeah, maybe they just don't like paying for the dump. They don't like paying for the dumpster. Okay, so how do we do this? It's a whole system of clownery. Brother, I get that. Alright, so this is Tomo, right? She has some kind of funk going on, right? Yeah, I can't make it any bigger. That's as big as it gets. So, her, like, face is rotting. Give her chapstick. The worst thing is she can't even explain. Can't even complain that much because they run a bunch of paint events that actually brings revenue in other ways. Yeah, you see, that's tough. Yeah. I mean, look at her nails, too. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm just wondering, how do we do that with the mouth? I guess we're going to use some, like, dried reds? And we just kind of work it up to a black? And we'll kind of put some spots on her face. Just to get, like, some sores. Get the knife. Jeez, can't tell this guy anything. You tell him one story, and then he's all like, hey, here's some solutions to your problems. I'm at the point where I can't stop yawning. You guys are ganging up on me now. God, you're sleep. I did actually sleep today, which is kind of nice. If I time that nap just right, I come into the stream really well off, like I did today. I'm like, wow, I feel really good. Oh my God. All right, so I guess mix in some black. It's not worth it. And I'm fine. Take a drink. This might be where we finish, you know. I'm gonna finish this face and I might just call it. I got a lot done today. Kind of just looks like makeup right now. I'm trying to give her like little sores there too. Let me do the eyes first, just to kind of give it so it doesn't look like she has lipstick. Come on. You can do it. Focus, please. I guess we're just going to try really, really dark red. How's that? I think that looks good. That green doesn't look very good in the camera. So demure. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna try and put a little bit of dried blood on her kimono. Thank you on the eyes. Okay, that's the tie on the kimono. So that'll be black. The shoes will be black. The wraps will be black. The tools. I guess they're just going to be steel. Which that should help break it up from that. Yeah, I think for the most part she's... I think most of the complicated stuff in her is done. Since I'm in yawn mode, I think I'm like I'll find it just ending the stream. I'll start working on her base ring. Can at least do that. Also, I got Oda and Tantalo here ready. It took some work, but I did get it to work. This little guy pops off. Had to do a lot of drilling. Took a couple nights. He is Master Blaster. And then made a base. I'm going to impress everybody. They're going to be like, wow, Dylan, you're so cool. While I'm doing this, I guess I'll do my wrap-up. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I'm Dr. D. I would hope that you know that by now, but, you know, if you don't, welcome. We painted Bushido today. Next time, I don't know what we're gonna paint next time. Actually, I think I might be doing Blood and Plunder just so I can try and keep up with what I think I might be needing soon. And I'm gonna keep working on Chris's stuff in the background. I might do his more as his muscle mommies next because I can do those on the stream. I can't really work on these things like on his mad traps and stuff just because they're so small that it's mostly me just like trying to like trace the lines, and I don't think that'd be very interesting. Like Jazz, or I'm sorry, not Jazz. Pie is almost done. I just got to do that and then just do some highlighting on the black, and then he's done. It's like they're all real close to being done. It's just like a really weirdly time-consuming process of painting, like literally inside the lines. Not very interesting, and I definitely can't keep that under the camera. But I think I might be able to do it on these guys. These are the new groupin', the models that freak out. I think that's these. Billy and Jazz. They look great. I get to live vicariously through Chris. I get to paint the Nomad models that I won't have access to since I sold most of my Nomads. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. Always appreciate it. Hope you guys have an absolutely stellar weekend. I should be here Sunday, I think. I'm going to a Cyberpunk event, but I don't think it should stop me from being here. No, it's fine. No, don't worry. I don't want them back. I got too much stuff right now. I still have all my O12. I'm just saying I don't have to like paint them because I'm not worried about it. I'm just like, oh, I get to actually paint some of these new models. These look great. And somebody else gets to use them. That's like the best of both worlds. I'm actually pretty happy with where I am right now. Like, I still think I have too much stuff that's not painted, but I have reached a pretty happy point where I feel like I don't have too much stuff hanging around me all the time, which is a good feeling. Like, I definitely have too much stuff, but it's at the point where I don't feel like I'm panicking, which is nice. Things might start getting weird when Vampire comes out. My painting schedule might slow down. So I'm going to try and get, if not all of it, at least most of Chris's stuff done before I start getting distracted. dingo. Alright, fine. But guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll be here Tuesday. I'll be here. I should be here Sunday. And if there's anything in particular you guys want me to do and all that, you know who to reach out to. Should be a new YouTube thing out tomorrow. I just gotta upload it tonight when I go to bed. Should be Port Royal. So if you guys have been enjoying the Blood and Plunder type content, I'm glad, because we've really been enjoying making it. There should be a campaign coming up for that soon. I have slowly been building all the stuff Kara needs on my lunch breaks, but I think I got enough of it now. Guys, I'll see you later.